Hello everybody, nice to meet you. I'll read out of Acts chapter 7, verses 16 through 36. Let's read it together. As time drew near for God to fulfill his promise to Abraham, the number of our people in Egypt greatly increased. Then another king who knew nothing about Joseph became ruler of Egypt. He dealt treacherously with our people and oppressed our forefathers by forcing them to throw out their newborn babies so that they would die. At the time Moses was born, and he was no ordinary child. For 3 months he was cared for in his father's house. When he was placed outside, Pharaoh's daughter took him and brought him up as her own son. Moses was educated in all the wisdom of the Egyptian and was powerful in speech and action. Then Moses was 4 years old. He decided to visit his fellow Israelites. He saw one of them being betrayed by an Egyptian, so he went to his defense and avenged him by killing the Egyptian. Moses saw that his own people would realize that God was using him to rescue them, but he didn't. The next day, Moses came often to Israelites who were fighting. He tried to reconcile them by saying, "Man, you are brothers. Why do you want to hurt each other?" But the man who was mistreating the other pushed Moses aside and said, "Who made you ruler and judge over us? Do you want to kill me as you killed the Egyptian yesterday?" When Moses heard this, he fled to Midian, where he settled as a foreigner and had 2 sons. After 40 years had passed, an angel appeared to Moses in the flames of a burning bush in the desert near Mount Sinai. When he saw this, he was amazed at the sight. As he went over to look more closely, he heard the Lord's voice. "I'm the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob." Moses traveled with fear and did not dare to look. Then the Lord said to him, "Take off your sandals. The place where you are standing is holy ground. I have indeed seen the oppression of my people in Egypt. I have heard their groaning and have come down to set them free. Now come, I will send you back to Egypt." This is the same Moses whom they had rejected with the words, "Who made you ruler and judge?" He was sent to be their ruler and delivered by God himself through the angel who appeared to him in the bush. He led them out of Egypt and did wonders and miracle signs in Egypt, at the Red Sea, and for 4 years in the desert. Acts chapter 7, verses 16 through 36. Thank you.